More cap incoming soon. More cap. You're gonna hear a lot of cap in a little bit. A lot of cap. A lot of cap. Like I said, beware of women from ages 27. I'll say 20. I'll say, you know what? I'll say even fuck that. I used to say from ages 27 through like 35, but I'll say this. Now, I'll say it, 25, definitely 26 though, definitely 26. I'll say from ages 26 through 30, 33, 32. This is when those women, that's when they turn into predators in terms of this is when they're like, oh man, I don't want to be an independent woman no more and all that nonsense. Please beware of that, especially when you're talking about a woman in her in her 40s. I always say, yeah, 27 and up, post epiphany phase, and then 40s, late 30s, because that's when they realize, oh, this independent and stronger independent stuff, that stuff's not gonna work. Then that's when they're gonna want, or once their health starts failing, that's when they want to start having people in their lives. Please be wary of that. I was trying to explain this to a young 18-year-old male who's been watching too much Andrew Tate and these people, and mistakenly, when they hear women say certain things, they think that's what they mean. But really, if they caught them 3 years earlier or 4 years earlier, they were on some different type nonsense. You know what I mean? Right now in their mind, they're settling. And you don't want to be stuck with a 304 that feels like she's settling for you. That's gonna end up being a nightmare for you. And there's gonna be a lot of guys that fall for women like this. Let's just take a listen.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and that is, I just want to make babies. I just want to make babies. I want to cook a shepherd's pie. I want to vacuum the floor. And I know that is not very feminist of me, but I am tired. And all I want to do is make someone's lunch and have them buy me flowers. I'm going to be completely honest with you. And that is,
So, guys, do you think that's genuine? This is what I was trying to tell the young kid. I'm like, you really think, because I did a video similar to this and I showed the comments of that part. I'm like, do you really think this woman here is being genuine about this? Or is she realizing that she can't really pay this rent every month? Do you really think that she's there to for a team? Now I'll say this, compared to the others, at least she did say, I'm going to make him a lunch or something, even though that's really small. It's really small, small in the grand scheme of things in terms of what she's going to want the man to do for her, but at least this might be the first woman that said, I just want to make a lunch for a man that I like. At least that might be the first woman I have heard, because most of the women, they'll say, I don't want to be strong and independent anymore. And then they start listing all these things that they want the man to do for her. And then they say nothing that what they're going to do for the man. So at least she did say, I want to make the man lunch. But I'm like, well, at least that's a start. At least. My God. That's how low the bar is, by the way. Anyway, somebody in the comments said, oh, that's a woman in the comments that sounds boring. But like I said, she probably thought that sounded boring 3 or 4 years ago, but until life started kicking her ass, now all of a sudden, I don't want to be strong and independent no more.
I want to make babies. I just want to make.
So now all of a sudden, I just want to make babies, right? That's one thing that caught my eye, where I'm like, because I remember we had a young kid join my live stream by the name of Juiced Up Johnny. Right. And he basically came on there. He said, bro, like in this dating world right now, I don't even think most women, they don't want kids. And I have hinted at this in my videos. They don't want kids. Not only don't they not want kids, they don't even love kids. Women don't even love kids. That whole thing about women being nurturing, naturally nurturing, that's a myth. Right. So we're dealing with all of this. And now all of a sudden, I just want to birth babies. I just want to make babies. And where's this coming from? She probably stepped into the hornet's nest at whatever her career, her job is, and she realized, I cannot do this. And now let me just do this. It's very disingenuous. That's very, very disingenuous. Does she really want to be a mom, or is she, or you know what I mean? Like, does she really want to be a mom, or is this just a response to something where she realizes that, oh, I'm not made to be a career woman? because she's really looking at the work that she has to do for the next 60 to 65 years. And she's like, I can't do this anymore. And girls like that end up being the worst in terms of divorces, because she'll say all of this at first, then get a guy that will actually help her out with these things. And then when all of her debt is cleared and everything is all settled up and the security is secure, then she's gonna come back and say, you held me back. And all this nonsense. I want my career back. I want my groove back. That's when that shit's gonna come out. No, you're gonna be like, I thought you wanted. So men, do not fall for this, man.
Babies, I want to cook a shepherd's pie, and I want to vacuum the floor, and I know that is not very feminist of me.
So now she wants to cook and clean. Now this is very disingenuous.
But I am tired, and all I want to do is make.
They're always saying that they're tired. They're always saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of the jerks. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of working a 9 to 5. I'm tired. Yeah.
Make someone's lunch and have them buy me flowers.
So she couldn't even finish the, I just want to make someone's lunch. So she could have just left it at that. But then she had to end it up with, and have someone buy me flowers. I'm like, why could you just at least landed it with just, I just want to make someone's lunch, whatever. And just leave it at that. But nah, they just couldn't. She just couldn't just leave it be. So let me check out her page. Let's check out her page real quick, because she's looking at so was it private coaching calls? She's a life coach or a fitness coach of some sort, right? Let's see some of her videos.
You wake up in the morning and you have a coffee and you think, I might have a banana because I'm trying to lose weight. I don't want to eat that.
Oh, so she's mostly a fitness type person. But like, yeah, guys, do not fall for it. Gym bros that are at her gym, please don't fall for it. But a simp is gonna fall for it. A simp, particularly, is gonna be a conservative man. They're gonna fall for it, because it's gonna be a liberal man that wants to go out with her. But the liberal man, he actually thinks that women they want equality, but that's no. He's gonna actually think that, okay, we're gonna go 50-50. No. So a conservative simp is gonna pick that up. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Oh Lord, man, good luck with this one, man, because this is what you talk about when we talk about chameleon. This is like chameleon come to life right there. So
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and that is, I just want to make babies.
So right, this attitude right here, where she's saying all this stuff, I just want to do this and blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, this is what it ends up turning into. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you what this ends up turning into.
I think one of the big differences between men and women, especially when they're parents, is that men typically will continue to center themselves as opposed to the greater family, whereas women are expected to put everybody above themselves, right? I was talking to this woman and she was telling me about how she's been trying to get back into shape after having kids. And so she's been working out at 5 a.m. She gets up at 4:45, she works out, and she's home before any of the kids are awake. And she's really been trying
blah, 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 blah. And how this is actually hurting him. And the dad doesn't do the same thing. This is that woman is going to turn into that. Trust me. Trust me on that. She's going to turn into that. So be careful. Guys, be careful. She's going to turn into that. And you'll be like, didn't you ask to do this? And by the way, the whole stay-at-home mom stuff, that's something in the past. Everybody got to work now. Everybody got to work now. That whole staying at home stick, that's of the past. That woman, y'all gave that up a long time ago with what you guys were asking for.